What's up guys, Chris here from Let's Level Up with another SketchUp tutorial to help you through your day. Today we're going to be talking about the section plane tool and the various ways we can use it. So let's dive right in. In architecture we know at some point we're going to have to cut a section through a building, and what we do is use a section plane tool. Now to do that, you come up to your section plane icons, click on section plane, hover in model space, and you will see a section plane. Now it's looking for a face to attach to. There's a bunch of ways you can orientate the section line to a face. The first being hover over the face itself, and it will give you the exact orientation of that face. The other would be to use your arrow keys, which is up for blue, right for red, left for green. And what this does is it locks it in those planes so you can move your section line around in any fashion or form until you click it on a base point. So let's click on a base point through the middle of this building. What the toolbar is going to come up to name it. So let's name it section A. All right, you can see in the markers that it's labeled section A and it's active. As you can see, it's cut. Now let's do another section just so we have some variation. So let's do a plan view section. So that is already set, but I think we should lock it by pushing the up arrow and clicking on the base point. This will ask you to label it again. Let's say section plan, because we are going to probably turn this off so that we don't see it in our view. Let's say SP. All right, we've got it labeled there. Now you can see we've got two section lines showing and one is active. To activate these sections on demand, what you can do is double click on the section itself and it will activate that cut. Or you could click on the section, making sure that it's blue, active selection, right click, activate cut. But for me, that's a little bit of a long route, so double clicking is a great option, I think. From there, we can go up to our icons again and have a look at what these icons are capable of. First icon would be to display section lines. You can remove them and not have anything show. This can also be saved as a scene, which we can get to in another video. But that will turn on and off your section planes. You can also turn off the activation of them by clicking the middle icon. And then the last would be to hide the section faces. Now I would assume that would be needed to be done if you were doing some sort of mechanical section of some sort. Further to this, we don't always want to see a section in 3D. So let's activate the vertical plane one. And we want to align this to a straight view like we would see in a normal plan set of sections. So what you do is you right click or you click on the section line, making sure it's blue, that's active, right click, align view. So give you a straight on view of it. However, it's still stuck in perspective mode. So what you're going to do is you hit camera, parallel projection, will give you a direct cut of that building face on. Now, most of the time we don't want to see the section line itself in section, but in plan view, we would want to see our section lines because that would relate to our cut section on plan. So I would usually turn these off to give us a flat view. From here, you can dimension and zoom in and create notes just like you would any other view. And that, guys, is the capability of the section plane tool. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you in the next one.